we are live. Welcome in, welcome in. A bit dodgy there on the green screen, but yeah, welcome. Let's get some of this running. Bit of Fisk beats. I'm working on getting some of my own music put on the stream. It's in progress. Okay, so a bit of an early stream because I'm busy tonight. So I'll have to go at some point, but playing a new game. It's called Untethered, and it's a survival game, surprisingly enough, because I've been playing a lot of those recently. This one is set in space, which is something that I really like. Into all the space stuff. And the idea being you are in orbit around Saturn, which is roughly 800 million miles from Earth, and your spacecraft is damaged by something, and you've got to try and survive. You've got to try and keep yourself alive. So I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully we can manage it. Just make sure everything is working as it should. Which seems to be. Let's just do this. Make sure that's closed. I'm trying to close everything that I don't need running. Okay, let's fire the game straight in then, shall we? So this is just a demo at the moment. I'm not quite sure at what point it'll kick me out, it'll finish. But from what I've seen online, people playing it, they get to do quite a bit. It's the first time I fired it up as well. I've only just downloaded it, so could do with double checking some of the settings. I also need to remember to put that on. I just put the thumbnail on the YouTube. Got to do that. I had trouble with the thumbnail. I was trying to AI something, which I've done for all my other thumbnails in the past couple of months, and it just wouldn't create what I was asking it to do. Kept making it look wrong, so let's do that. And I might as well tag the game. So it's called Untethered. That's it. And save. Cool. So let me just check some settings quickly. Okay, so you only really get the lung sensitivity in the audio. Well, it doesn't look like I can change much graphical settings, which suggests that maybe it's an easy game to play. Just going to make sure that the audio is the right audio. Untethered. I've started now recording the game audio separately so that I can, if I edit the video into something on YouTube, I can tweak it a bit. There we go. Also, my wife just bought me some lunch because I'd never got around to having it, so bear with me. Let's do that. Not sure what side my face needs to be on. Normally the hand is on the opposite side, so we'll see, but here we go. So I'm going to start the new game. We're going to jump straight in. Everything is working as it should. So hello and welcome to Untethered. Please note that the game is still in development And this is an early demo which contains art and gameplay that is subject to change. Please provide feedback, report bugs along the feedback link, and enjoy, right? There is Fatten.
Master alarm. Collision imminent. QRH2.17.
Collision.
Recommended procedures. Structure compromise. 5.0. Rapid depressurization. Notes 1, 5, 6 Alpha, 6 Bravo. 5.1. Emergency evacuation. 1.0.
Prologue on Moonlight Bay. Here we go. CBNR Slime Gaming. Heyo! Welcome in, welcome in. We've just come to in our damaged spaceship. Looking out the window, we can see a rescue vehicle of some kind. And there's an alarm going off. Okay, whoa, there's a fire. We need to escape. We need to get out. There's a fire. Let's go, let's go. Is there anything I can pick up while I'm leaving? These all look empty. Okay. We need to open the door. Get out. Go, go, go.
Fire detected.
So Q, we need to roll. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So it looks like there's a few doors which lead out into space. I need to go this way. Oh, we're floating. F to toggle flashlight.
Evacuate now.
Left mouse button to grab and to collect it. Hold it. Okay. That was a bit of water. Oh, oh. Tab to open terminal. Okay, here's your terminal. So they've got thirst levels, hunger levels, your oxygen level, and I assume that's weight. This is dehydration imminent. So this is my character, that's what I can store, I think, and then that's my backpack, so oxygen tank and thrusters.
Fire detected.
But there I have this, so I can consume the water bag. A bit of drink of water, which should mean that my thirst level's gone up. Right, what else have we got? We've got a construction menu, and then a deconstruction menu to target an element to deconstruct. Right, okay, so we're going to have to try and get out. Oh, the door's opening. Left mouse button, hold to disassemble. Right. What's this? The drink. No, not grab that. Oh, yeah. Left mouse button to collect. This is pretty stressful, isn't it?
Fire detected. Evacuate now.
It has been a while, yeah. I mean, I don't really get a chance to stream these days, so I'm doing it as much as I can. Grab all this because this is really useful. I need to get out before this.
Fire detected.
Is that just
Evacuate
you
now.
can bump things around? That's cool. Boosh. Right. How do I get out? Oh, inspect. Right. So tank water transfer to inventory water. So that goes to the tank. That goes to the. So I need to.
Fire detected. Evacuate
No
now.
empty bags. Right. So I could drink some and fill up the bag. Let's just check. Storage, water bag. So that's 4, and they're all full. So I'm going to consume one more, and stick one more in my inventory.
detected.
Right. Okay.
Evacuate now.
Right. Where do we go now? We need to get out. This door looks like it's locked. How do we get out? Where are we going?
Fire
Barking
detected.
coming from
Evacuate now.
down that way. Is that the way I came from? Busy personal things, Harley Stream. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Airlock. How do we get out? There we go. We're opening the airlock. Right. Floating through. Oh, this is pretty nerve-wracking because where's my suit? So airlock control. Okay, so we need to start the EVA. There we go. Suit's on. Pressurizing. Well, that sound's gone a little bit. So we are now in the suit. Oxygen is going down very quickly. Well, we are now out in space. There is Saturn with the rings. So that was a door. So we've got a load of oxygen. We need X to slow down to a stop, I think. Oh no, control. Right, so control is there. Collect. We need to collect as much stuff as we can, but we need to get to this. this ship here, look. Oh, the way you move is really tricky to
Oxygen
control.
level 50%.
50%, right, let's just quickly see if there's anything else useful. Grab that, 50%. You've been doing much gaming though, have you been doing much else, or have you... Oh, this is stressful, right?
Airlock hatches can be identified by the red lights surrounding them.
I don't want to bump too hard into this, because it might hurt me.
Oxygen levels critical.
Pull to open. Right, alarm's going off, oxygen's critical, let's get in. Right, and pressurize. Okay, we are good. Oh, managed to survive first spacewalk. Okay, so we should be pressurized. I'm now in a new place with a new alarm. This is my survival pod. So, reset the breaker. Okay, so we've got some power. The solar's okay. Do you know what? I need to turn if there's any music playing.
Communication received.
There's music on the game. Right, so we've received a communication. So it says at the moment the power's nominal. We've got some amps. We've got no draw.
Communication received.
The master power's on. Okay. On emergency power, switch off master power, then reset breaker. We've got an operations checklist there. A load of switches. I don't know what any of this does. I'm a trained astronaut, but I don't know what any of the buttons do. So, okay. We've received a message. Recovery mode. The vehicle is undocked from structure and standing by for recovery. Distress beacon active. So this vehicle was docked onto that space station, and that's been hit, and there's been a fire. We couldn't put it out. So this is undocked itself, and I'm now taking command. Clark Aerospace. This is the medium tug, Mark 6. Call sign is Tug 09. So we've got comms, so we've got a message. So CARE introduction. It's an automated message. Hello, this is a message from Clark Analysis and Research Exchange. We detected your distress message. Recommended course of action. Gather debris. Install a workbench to starboard equipment bay. Necessary schematics are attached in this message. Okay, let's download those. You do it.
Hunger increasing.
Can I not download it, or is that it? Right, maybe I've already done it. So, command terminal, booster offline. So we've not got a booster, so we can't move. But currently, there's two cautions. The booster's offline. The breach detected. We need to inspect and see what the damage to the hull is. The engine bell's damaged. We need to go out and have a look at that. And there's a load of information about the coolant and the battery, etc. Why can't I download that? So, yeah, have you been doing much gaming though, or have you just been busy with other life stuff? But here is the rescue pod, so basically the escape module. Got sleeping pods up there, space for 2 people, but I'm on my own. There's an equipment bay here, and this is the time until night. Okay, so we need to craft that item, don't we? So in construction, so there's nothing in there. Look, got some canned tuna. I picked up 3. Let's eat one of those. It leaves you with the empty can, so you can do something with that. Then we got my hunger's back up again. My mass, I'm still pretty I'm quite heavy, which means I've got stuff on me. I wonder why this isn't. We download it. Oh, that's gone now, so that must have meant I downloaded it. So let's have a look then. Construction. Here we go. Workbench. So I need 1 copper. So I need to get outside. I need to get a copper. So here's the airlock. Let's get into the airlock. Let's get back out on an EVA. My oxygen is going down already. Need to look at this. How cool is that? So I need to look for copper. I think copper is shiny. The control to stop. That's copper. That's 2 copper. I'm just going to grab a few bits. So I don't want to be too heavy. I've got a little bit of time before I need to be heading back.
Inventory mass approaching limits.
Right, let's head back then. I don't know what these boxes are.
Oxygen level 50%.
Oh, that's canned tuna, so I did need the food. And then 50%, so let's slow down and stop. What is this? There's more food. Oh, we are less than 50%. We're good though. So can I use... That's more copper. Right, let's get in. Oxygen's pretty low, but there's some damage, look here.
Oxygen levels critical.
Critical oxygen levels, let's get inside. We don't want to die straight away. Inside. Inside. Okay. We're good. Let's go upright, even though there's not really an up in space. So, we can now build a workbench, which fits into there. Very odd little panel here, but we now have some tools that we can use. So we can disassemble items and craft items. We can make empty water bags. We can make electrical kits. Why it's doing that? It's a bit
Communication received.
janky. We can disassemble
Communication received.
So why I can't... You know what, let's just listen to this first then. So, new message. Oh, this is a bit annoying. It's obviously a glitch. It is a demo, this, so... I can't read that message then. Let me just... No, you can't save. It's a bit, if it crashes, then you're out. I can't read that then. So, new schematic that I can't read. Right, okay, we've got a possible issue here. I'm just going to go out and see if I can do anything to fix that. See whether that fixes this little glitch. I don't have anywhere to store the items that I'm carrying, so... Let's go and have a look where the damage is. Must be a way to improve your oxygen usage. So this is damaged here. Engine bell repairs, so no mobile repair unit. Install necessary EVA suit equipment in the home page. So I need to add in a repairs unit into this. Which I need to repair this and this bit of damage here. Hull damage. Need to be able to do that.
Oxygen level 50%.
But at the moment, there's a bit of a glitch with the game which won't let me do it. So. I'm wondering whether that has fixed it. If not, I can start the game again. I'm not got that far in. But I don't want glitches to be causing me problems like this. Okay, let me see. Is this fixed it? Craft items? No. Craft any of the things that I want. Can I not craft it from here though? Construction. No, so I can only craft the workbenches. Or deconstruct things. What's my health like? So I'm doing alright like that. Just want to be able to download that. That's annoying. Just gonna start again. Can't skip this. That's annoying. Right, just gonna quick bite while it's doing this.
Master alarm. Collision imminent. URH2.17. Recommended procedures. Structure compromise. 5.0. Rapid depressurization. Notes 1, 5, 6 alpha, 6 bravo. 5.1. Emergency
Fire. Let's get out. Hopefully this glitch is fixed now, but not. We may have to jump on something else. Do have a list of other games.
Fire detected. Evacuate now. Fire detected.
Right.
Evacuate
Let's
now.
get through here. Store that. Swing a right. Store that. Store that. I think this is just... Oh no, we can grab that. That was canned tuna. So let's see. We are
Fire
hungry.
detected. Evacuate now.
Oh look, it's... Is there... Something's like scrolling. What could be scrolling?
Fire detected. Evacuate now. Fire detected. Evacuate now.
I don't know whether something... There's a button being pressed somewhere. Or it thinks there's a button being pressed.
Fire detected. Evacuate now.
There's no way of changing your controls.
Fire detected. Evacuate now.
No controls, so I don't even know what button is being pressed.
Fire detected.
Makes it like impossible to
Evacuate
play
now.
then. Something's... Oh, what the hell? I just tapped the up arrow and it started fine. Right. Maybe it was me. Right, let's eat one of them. Let's have one of them.
Fire detected. Evacuate now.
So then we can put as much as we can in the inventory. Okay, right, we need to get out of here. And that's the way we came from.
Detected. Evacuate now.
Let's open this door. Get through to the airlock. And start EVA, right. We didn't need to quit. We didn't need to start again, but we've not lost anything really. Just the time. Okay, so we are back in the suit. There's the opening. See it. So we can get water from that place. We need to take the empty bags and refill them. Could do with copper. Copper should be nice and shiny. That there is copper.
Oxygen level 50%.
So let's get on board. Door is open. Let's get in and let's end the
Mailbox
EVA.
hatches can be identified by the red lights surrounding them.
Okay, we are on the rescue craft. Power it up. Okay, let's read that message. Team command. Right, so there we go. Booster offline. Hull breach. There's no pilot on board. And here is the schematic. So we need to build the workbench again. Let's do that. So construction, workbench, I can build that. I can stick that in there. Now, has it fixed this issue? Yes. So, another message. Here we go. So, sent by CARE. Thank you for your cooperation. For Clark Aerospace to advance the barriers of humanity's capabilities, we require a wide array of data. The Clark Analysis and Research Exchange grants its members access to Clark Aerospace technologies in exchange for scientific data. My next step is to construct a small module and then construct a science hub inside. Downloaded that. So here we go. modules, so I can add on modules now to make this longer. It needs an electrical kit, which I can do. And then we've got the science hub, which also needs electrical kit. So, electrical kit needs copper. I need 2 electrical kits, so that's 4 copper, so I need to go back out and find 3 copper. I also need to keep an eye on food and stuff so I can get food if I need it. Let's try and find copper, because that one seems to be a little bit trickier to see. I think like that is copper, you see, where it's like almost like a panel. Yeah, because there's one there and there's one. It's really hard to control, as in like...
Inventory mass approaching limits.
It's fine. Let's fly over here. Let's get some more copper. 78. I'm going to grab this solar panel as well, because I think I might need that at some point. Silicon.
Oxygen level.
I'm halfway through my oxygen, so I don't want to go too much further. Swim towards it. Right.
Warning.
I'm now
Inventory
overweight.
mass exceeding
Uh-oh.
limits.
Uh-oh. I can't move. Storage. How do I drop? How do I drop something? Okay, you can't drop stuff then. Floating away and I can't drop stuff. How do you drop stuff?
Critical.
Whip. Drop. Come on. That's not very fair, is it? Don't tell me that when... And it's only now that I can go back towards it. And I know I'm going to die of not having any oxygen. But how long it takes before you suffocate. So when you're overweight, you can't move. You only go in the direction that you're already going. Could try and get to the spaceship on the left here, but I don't know where the entrance is. I know where this entrance is. You get quite a bit of time. I reckon I've only got like a few seconds though to get in here and press the button. Snoozy Snipes, welcome in. Oh, we're in. And deviate. So this is a space-based survival game. It's just a demo, so it's limited what you can do. But you're 800 million miles away, orbiting around Saturn in a space station. There's Saturn, look. And your space station has been hit by some debris. We don't know what yet, but it started a fire on board. So this little pod that I'm in here is like a lifeboat that's automatically ejected itself, but it's been damaged in the crash. And there's the space station through the window. And my job now is to try and survive. So there's all the debris that's floating about. I can collect it all. And I can use it to craft, but as you can see, it's all you can move about all sorts of different directions. It's all zero gravity. Like I say, it is a demo, so there's a lot that needs tweaking on it. So you've got all your storage here. I nearly died then because I didn't realise that when you were full, if you were floating away from your spaceship, you couldn't float back until you dropped anything. But to drop it, you need to click on it, and then equip it, and then drop it, which seems a bit... There's no like drop button here, like there should be another button. Consume, equip, drop. That should be there really, but it is nice. It's quite low poly, low res in a way that there's not like too much texture, but there's some nice little details, and like the light glare and stuff is nice. My ship is damaged, so I do need to fix things. So I have the menu here. So home menu shows you your thirst levels, hunger levels, O2, which when you're on board you don't have to worry about. It's only when you go on the EVA that you have to worry about it. Yeah, it does remind me of that. I feel like he's looking at it on his arm like a pit boy. But you are wearing a spacesuit at the moment. My helmet's look like the visor's up. So another thing I think is whether you can eat and drink when you're out on an EVA. I'm not sure, but you've got your 2 storage areas. So you've got your upper assembly, so your body. So you can add in units, so I can upgrade my suit by adding in like a repair unit, and I need that to repair the ship. And then you can extend your oxygen by crafting and equipping an oxygen tank, and then thrusters, which I imagine means you can carry more, you can move more with more weight. So at the moment this oxygen says it's a leaky tank, it's fairly useless, 110 seconds of oxygen time, and then it takes up 16 kilos in my storage. And then this says the safety thrusters, backup thrusters for an astronaut maneuverability, which are installed. So I need to upgrade those, and then I need to craft and equip a repair unit. At the moment, I've got stuff on me, so then you go to your storage. So this is what I've got on me at the moment: copper, aluminium, some water bags, which you can go back to your ship and refill them. But I've not seen any way of refilling your food. So at the moment, I've only got canned tuna, which is floating about. And then when you eat them, you get an empty can, which I think you can then deconstruct. And then obviously silicon. So if you go to Steam, Untethered it's called, it does say coming soon, so it doesn't say when it's going to be ready. But this demo seems quite ready. You know, there is bits and pieces that need fixing. You know, they could probably do with a bit more texture, unless this is what they're going for, like the kind of lower texture stuff. I do like how you just, like if I press a button, I'm bloating, I'm not stopping. You know, it's that you know, you float about and tap a few times to move forward. I do quite like that system where it is very realistic. You would be constantly moving. So let's see, we need to craft, so we can craft electrical kits. I need 2 of those, so let's craft 2. I'm not sure what that is in the corner. It's supposed to say that I've crafted electrical kit, but it's kind of just jumbled text. So I needed 2 of those. And then if I go to my construction tab, I can build a science hub, but I don't think it's to put it in a rack, but I don't think I've got any racks left, because the only space was this one. It looks like these are all, I wish these were storage, that would make more sense. Here we go, look, I've got an hour and a half before darkness, which will mean that my solar panels stop receiving power and everything goes off. I might as well sleep. So then the other thing is the modules. I can install a small module. So if I go outside, if I've got the right ingredients, I do. I should be able to go out and craft an extension on my little life ship. Yeah, I imagine they've got some sort of tools. They've got 3D printers on the ISS, haven't they? So they can print tools if they need them. There is my lifeboat with its solar panels, which obviously providing power. There's my my damaged space station. You can see the fire raging inside. Which if there's no oxygen in there, then it should go out. But so yeah, so it looks nice, doesn't it? I like the way the lights glare. You can see that the sun is like I've stopped my character now, and you can see the sun is moving.
Oxygen level 50%.
It's going to go behind the planet any minute. So you can build extensions onto this then. I'm not quite sure where you do it. Looks like maybe here. So if I quickly go to here and construction, small module build, tap that. Right, there we go, that's built. So we've now got an extension to my life raft. It's a Saturn. You can't see at the moment because it's all like dark, but there we go. There we go, we've gone to night time. This is where it gets dangerous. We need to pressurize. Space Subnautica pretty much is, yeah. It's quite stressful though, the alarms that going off and stuff. Like this alarm that's saying we've gone into darkness now, so the power's gone because we've not got any batteries. We go to here with no solar power. So turn the power off. Nothing I can do in the night. I don't have any lights, but I do have a sleeping pod. But then I also do have this one. Oh, yeah, the door isn't powered. There we go. We've got extra space now. So this should be storage space. But for now, I've got a while before day. So if I go to here and sleep. Here we go. We've slept. And we now have 15 and a half hours before the day. Before the day's over, before the night comes around. If I have a little peeky out the window, just about to see the planet there. Maybe there's a better window to look out of. You see how this one? I can just go back out, but I've got to. The end game. I'm not quite sure what the end game is. It seems like you've got to rescue yourself. When I've watched other people playing it, there is an option to repair the craft, then get like the thrusters so you can then go into different orbits and get new ingredients and stuff to fix your craft. So I imagine that's the kind of the plan. Here we go. All right, so these are all the rack bays. So I've just built this new extension so I can put in all these different bays. We stick that in there. Actually, it's daytime, so I can put the power back on. So flick the power on. Ding, 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 ding. The lights come back on. There we go. We're back. So here we go. So this, I can put the power on. I don't think you can build outside, but you can just keep extending your thing. And there is more modules you can build. I've seen there's like viewing windows and you can fit batteries and stuff. So it'd be interesting to see. I've watched people playing it. I can't remember who it was. I think it's Floppy Sword. He was playing it because he does a lot of survival stuff. I don't know. I don't quite know how in depth it goes, but as far as I'm aware, you can only craft inside. But we'll find out. So this is the science hub. So what they said is they reward you for making science for them, like scientific, like discoveries and stuff. But the way this works, theoretically, is you've got an upgrade tree which you use credits for. So we've got the telemetry, which gives you new crafting things, so a processor and a circuit board. That's 3 credits, so I can afford to unlock that. And then I can get solar energy, and then I'll be able to get batteries. I don't know. Oh, there we go. You can move it by mouse. So it looks like that's the only option at the moment, so I might as well unlock that. But then this here, the credits, once you get something running, I mean low Saturnian orbit, once you get it running, it kind of, almost like when you have some games where they research for you, you can set like research running, and that slowly downloads information and gives you credits for the information that you research. So this unit will transmit data to be exchanged for tech credits. It generates science data, and then they can be used in the tree. So I need to get this up and running. At the moment, I don't think I'm not actually researching anything. I need to research them with laboratory equipment, which I don't have. So I need to craft those. And then this is where you get the messages from the company, CARE, which is the Clark Analysis and Research Exchange. So we need to fix things before we can move. This is where we can craft. There we go. So we've got circuit boards I can craft now. So let's craft one of those and see if it unlocks anything. But then you can also disassemble items as well. So, okay, we've got the telemetry processor. I need some aluminium, so I'm going to have to go back outside. So let's start EVA, and the mask, the visor goes down, and we are rocking and rolling. Let's get outside. Here we go. So as you can see, some very prominent rings of Saturn. Not much detail on Saturn, but then it is very bright, so I don't know whether that doesn't help. So the only problem is how much storage I've got. I don't have a lot of storage. So I need aluminium. That's copper. I do need copper, but I assume the metal, the metal stuff is the aluminium. I needed a few of those, and then also I think there'll be like bits of food and stuff. Come on, get closer. Ooh, that's 3. So the problem is, distance-wise, is you've only got a certain amount of oxygen. So if you go too far, which I did accidentally earlier, you slowly starve of oxygen. So that is your limit, I guess. Here's the ship that I was in, which is on fire. So I'm wondering whether I can do anything to fix that. But in there isn't much inside, but you can generate water from there's water in the tank that you can take. Right, let's get inside. Oxygen critical. Let's get back inside, and you can upgrade your oxygen. So we're ending the EVA. Makes it better than having a distance limit. Yeah. So what I did earlier was I was going to collect stuff, and I was collecting, and then I was moving away from the ship, and I was like, I'm going to get this one last thing, and then I'm going to go back. And when I picked it up, I was overweight, and that meant my thruster wasn't working, so I couldn't get back. And luckily, I managed to drop one of the items, and get myself low enough weight so I could come back, and I only just made it back. So yeah, scary. Okay, right. So we can put the telemetry processor in. We need to put it in a empty rack bay. I'm going to put it in that one, I think, because it looks bigger than the other stuff. But so now we can power this on. Uses 1 amp. This is making 5 bytes per second. So when I go back to this, I've transmitted 40 bytes. So you see now this is earning me. This is transferring data, science data, back to the company who own the vehicle, and it's earning me credits. So when that gets to there, I added another credit on. So that's constantly making. So now if I go back to the tree, we have solar energy, storage, and suit upgrades. We go. So we need 5 credits, and that'll give me a solar array and a solar cell. Another 4 credits for storage, and then a small oxygen tank to extend my EVA. So I need to earn the credits for that. So I'll leave that ticking away.
Communication received.
And we have a message from the bosses. See what they've got to say. Comms follow up. So this is an automated message. Congratulations! With this new lab, you can earn credits to advance through our catalogue of cutting-edge technology. You may build additional labs to accelerate your credit earnings. So I can craft more. So I can probably make another one of those if I wanted, and add that in. So I'm earning twice as many. But for now, don't think I need to do that yet because I've got 6 credits now. So do I upgrade my suit so I can stay outside for longer when this finishes? Build a storage thing inside the ship so that I put all my stuff out my pockets in there, or do I get more solar power and a solar cell to store that power so I've got power overnight? Let's just go to me and see. So I'm thirsty and hungry, so let's consume a can and a water bag, and let's see, that's put me up to a decent amount, but my mass is quite full, so I'm thinking I'll do a storage first. Because solar power, I'll just sleep in the night at the moment. And then the suit upgrades means I can get out and about. So what's that? So I need 7, 10, 11. So I need 11 credits. If I buy that now, it's only 4 credits. It means I can bring stuff back and I don't have to go out and only pick a few things. I'm going to do that first. And then the next one is going to be this once I've got 2 more credits. Something going off. Some sort of beep. Might be the music. Yeah, okay. So there we go. We now have a storage rack. We need electrical kit for that. So let's build an electrical kit. And then we can put the storage in probably on this side. So now, this is quite an unusual way. Yeah, VR. That'll be sick in VR, wouldn't it? Just floating about. Although the problem is when you're floating about like that, and that's when you can get like the sickness, motion sickness. So this is how the storage system works. So at the moment, you've got 50 kilos of storage in this rack. So if I put these items, I can transfer them. That's weird how it got to the middle and then it went back the other way. Empty cans I could probably transfer, and I'll keep the food and water. Empty water bags, I can fill those up at the machine, so let's put the copper in there. So now we've gone up to like 42 kilos or something in there, so because of all the aluminium. But if I craft anything, I can come get it out of there. Then we come to here, we've got 3 more credits, we can unlock the suit upgrades, there we go. Yeah, I assume they've done it on purpose because I could put another 2 storage boxes here, but then for 1 electrical kit and 5 aluminium, I can build another one of these which has another 6 bays in it, rack bays, so I could have 3 storage units there, and then extend the ship. I love the fact that you just float, it's brilliant. So we've unlocked the suit upgrades, which I imagine is something you craft. So we've got a small tank. So I need 3 aluminium and 2 silicon. So let's go to storage. 3 of those and 2 of those. Come to here, we'll craft the small tank. And then now, imagine, when I go to home, we can now swap that out. So now, I've swapped the leaky tank for the small tank. I'm assuming I can probably, I'm hoping, go to my storage. Now the leaky tank in there, fairly useless. Should be able to deconstruct it if I, because look, it's filling up 16 kilos, I assume. So I should be able to deconstruct it, and I don't know whether you do it from here. Disassemble from the list. I don't want to disassemble that. I want to disassemble this, which I don't know how we would do that. I'm just going to put it in. It's making all that noise. Yeah, I don't know how we would get rid of that. I was hoping I could deconstruct it with this, because that is the disassemble items. It's only giving me an option to disassemble water bags, which I don't really think it's worth doing that. So for now, let's just put that over there. Because like I say, the other ship has got water storage on it. When that runs out, I'm not sure what you do, other than just finding it floating about. It was only 3 hours before night, so now we need to decide what we're doing next. We're going to construct. We've got the storage. We've got the. What was the other thing? I could make solar. So let's have a look. 5 extra credits. So that means I can unlock the solar section of the tree. We have new elements. There we go. External. So you can build outside. Solar arrays. Solar array that unfolds and provides a larger electrical output. So I'm going to need that at some point. And then you've got aluminium and solar cells. That's what it takes. So that means a solar cell is something I can craft from here. So I think we're going to need to make a solar cell. We need 2 silicon. I've got that. Transfer. And then I'm going to need to go out and get some aluminium at some point. So let's craft a solar cell. And then I know we've only got 2 hours and a bit, but let's pop outside, grab some aluminium, and then I'll try and craft a solar array. So aluminium. No, it doesn't mention anything about orbit speed. Imagine orbit speed of Saturn is a specific certain speed. Like on Earth, it's 17,500 miles an hour is usual orbit speed. So I imagine with Saturn being the size it is and being a certain position, you need a certain height above Saturn, and a certain speed. So we need more aluminium. I need to grab anything useful. I don't want to overfill myself, because at the moment it's just out here fine. It's just floating about, and we don't need to worry too much about it. But this is currently the damaged section. See where it's all exploded out and lost power. Wonder if you can deconstruct anything from here. We need to keep an eye on our oxygen, but obviously we've got the extra tank. Can I deconstruct anything from here? Cannot remove this element. Okay, so we can't remove anything that's from this old. Here, look, water tank. So that's not got power on it. So inside there is this machine, water tank, and it's got water inside it. So I can transfer it over.
Oxygen level 50%.
50%. Okay, that's fine. Right, find the ship. Where's the ship? I've lost it. No, it's down there. 1 day every 10.7 hours. 1 day every 10.7 hours. So that's how fast Saturn's rotating then, I assume, because that's what a day is, isn't it? I was going to do... My oxygen's still quite good. So, construct solar array, build. Target a module surface. So, does that mean I have to remove these first to be... Oh, look, I can stick it here, look. So I might as well... Where's this sun? The sun's on that side. I'm going to stick it over this way, I think. Just to get the extra solarness. Oh, that wasn't where I clicked, but that's fine. I wanted it in line, really. I wonder if I can... Right, this is a good test. I've got low on oxygen now, but let's just test the deconstruct. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And then if I go back to construct... Yeah, I think you get everything back, right? We're in the night time now, so
Oxygen levels critical.
I can't see where my hatch is. There it is. Nice. So the hatch is marked with the red light. Oh, we're in. NDVA. So 21,600 miles an hour, but I think that's the planet's orbit speed around the sun. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how easy it's going to be to find, but there will be a certain speed which relates to how fast you need to travel around the planet to stay in its orbit. So we need to power that off and reset. We've no power, we've no batteries. Let's just go back to sleep then. Turn this off. Okay, the next morning, 15.5 hours. I'm not sure how much sleep I got. I don't know, I'm assuming this is a 24-hour clock. But it really should be a, what did you say, 10.7 hour clock? For your day and night cycle. Okay, so we can go to this thing, put the power back on. So currently we're drawing 1.5 amps. And we're making, now because I've added that extra solar panel in, we're making just over 3 amps. So we've got extra power now. Right, well, so we've not got any new internal modules. I can build more small modules to add onto this, but currently I've got 3 spaces. Any new messages? I don't think I have. Nope. So what is next then? Yeah, I have played Kerbal. I played the first one. I didn't bother with the second one because it got a lot of bad reviews because it was not as good as the first one. And I wasn't bad at it. Building the craft, and staging it all and getting to the point where you could get into an orbit or get away and head towards the moon. The thing I had trouble with was all the apogee and the knowing to aim for a certain spot, not because you headed to the moon, but that was where the moon was going to be in its orbit by the time you arrived, and all that bit was just was over my head. Really, it was a bit too tricky. So yeah, well, so there's a guy called Matt Lown, I think he's called, and he's a Kerbal YouTuber, and he was massively looking forward to this second one coming out because all his stuff is all on the first one, and then the second one came out and it just had loads of bugs, loads of issues with it. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. Some of the ships were like wobbling about instead of being static, and it was, yeah, there was a lot of issues with it, and he held out for a while, and then I think they've stopped development. I think they've closed the studio that were building it, so it's never going to go any further, which is a shame. I know it had a massive following. Right, I've probably got more of these. 8 credits I earned. So we've unlocked the solar energy, we've unlocked the storage, and we've unlocked the suit upgrades. So it looks like, let's just go through them. So if I upgrade the power storage, it'll give me a battery, which means it'll store the solar power in the battery, and I'll have power at night. So I could work through the night, and I could earn credits through the night as well. That'll be useful. This section is a junction module, which is something you add to your ship, which instead of it being that having to build in a line, I'll be able to put the junction module on, and you should get maybe 3 or 4 doors, so I can add to that. A medium module, so a slightly bigger module, which must have more racks, and then the observatory, which is almost like a cupola sort of viewing area, and then the fluid lab, which is another one of these, the one I've got to the right, which should generate me more research. And then what's this? Mobile repairs. So then I do need this because this is how I can fix the spaceship. That's 20 credits. So for now, I think I'll wait for that. We'll unlock the battery because it'll mean I can earn overnight. There's no point, because this is earning me during the day 5 bytes per second, but it's not working in the night. So here we go. So we've got the battery now. So we need 2 electrical kits. Let's go and do that now. What other sort of games are you into then? What other sort of stuff do you like playing? Snoozy Snipes. I like that name. Let's see. What would we want? We want 2 of these. Oh, we've only got 2 copper. Do I have any more copper? I'm going to have to go out and search for more copper, aren't I? Oh, no. I've got another 2 there. We can craft to our heart's desire. Craft electrical kits. 1, 2. And then we can do the battery, which we're going to put on this end, I think. And then we can put another storage there if we need it. And we can put the fluid analysis there. And then we've got all the byte earning research units there. And then the more kind of spaceship stuff here. So power on. So that's now charging up. So during the day, this will charge up. And then at night, it'll decharge until it's empty. So that's good. So that's using a tiny bit of amps, but it's charging up the battery. So we're good. How long have we got to charge it? We've got 10 hours. Nice. Playing everything on Xbox. Yeah, so I was always PlayStation for like 25 years. But then when I built my PC, obviously that's Windows and Xbox, and I can have the Xbox Game Pass. So there is... ooh, okay. This is new. This has been added on, so we've got the batteries section. Yeah, so I've got the Xbox Game Pass, so I've got options to play stuff on there. I do have a list of games, which I went through it yesterday. To see what games are. There's still Wakes the Deep, which is one I'm going to download. I've watched Fisk play that, and that looked really fun. If you don't know, it's like Scottish oil rig, and there's something crazy like demon thing attacking them, and they've got to try and get off the rig. There's Arcade Paradise, which I think is like a sim game where you build yourself a game arcade and run it. There's Car Mechanic Simulator, and there's a new one which has just come out called Lightyear Frontier, which I'm thinking about buying really, but I may play it on Xbox first because I can before I buy it. And that's almost like a survival farming game on an alien planet with mechs. So you get inside a mech, a bit like on Titanfall. So here we go. Power's on. We're drawing 1.5, but we're making just over 3, which means the solar's fine. The battery's charging. Currently, it's got insufficient charge, and it will only last 7. That says night will last 7.3 minutes. So that must be in-game time. So at the moment, that's charging up. So it's gone up from 0 to here already. And you can just see the needles a tiny bit moving. So I think we're good for now. Oh. We've got a nice view of the rings here as it's orbiting round. It's it moving round, or I'm orbiting round Saturn, should I say. So, we have the workbench, the storage, the battery, the science hub, the processor. We built a solar array outside. We can always build more of those. We only need solar cells to do that. So, what is next on the list? Such a weird, like, being in 0G. It must be so weird if you did it in real life. What we need to do is build the repair kit. So I need to research the repair kit and then build it. Let's check my health first. So my thirst and hunger are pretty low. So let's have a drink, some tuna, and that's put me up to not too bad a level. Is there anything I need to put away in the storage? Might as well put... No, I didn't. Why is that? So we now have a message come through. Let's see what this says. So Endeavour distress. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Research station Endeavour experienced catastrophic damage. Urgent assistance required. Details attached. So, okay. So this means that someone else is in trouble. So what are these things? So the booster's offline, so we can't go to them anyway. But we have these 2 messages, Endeavour Frag and Endeavour Comms. So I don't know whether they are... What was this one called? Endeavour Frag. I don't know what that means. But that says... There we go. That shows you your altitude of 14,000 kilometres. But it does mean that once I've repaired the booster, I should be able to move the ship. So, I mean, that's going to be something to do at some point. What can disassemble? Empty water bag, empty can. I don't know what you get from that. If you just say, let's do one of those. What did it give me? Didn't give me anything. How much water do I have just out of interest? I got 4. So what else are we able to craft then? We've got the small tank already. Solar cells are for the solar panels. Okay. So let's go and see, have I earned any more money? Spend 6 credits. So what we got? So at the moment we've just unlocked the battery, we've installed that. We could do the junction module, but I'll probably save up for this fluid lab because that'll give me more credits to spend. And the other thing's the mobile repair, which is expensive, but once I've got this in, it should give me twice as many, maybe. I like the way the torch is attached to my mouth, that's cool. So for now, we'll just save up. We'll get to 12 credits. Enjoying rally games, as in like driving rally games. I do play the odd arcade driving, so I like it when you can like do jumps and it's a bit silly. Like I've been playing a lot of Wreckfest over the last sort of 6 months, but they've just announced Wreckfest 2, so I'm excited for that. What did I want to go and get while I'm thinking about it? I wanted to craft something. Rally 2.0. So are those more like realistic rally games? Because I never get on with realistic ones because I just like power sliding around corners and handbrake turns and doing jumps and stuff. So I need to go out, but what am I getting? We have 4 hours, 5 hours till night time. I need to go out and get something and make the use of my time. There's a lot of hype for Wreckfest. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. Just partly because it's fun. It's not like too serious. Part of it is about crashing and having fun with that and just being silly. But also you can get your friends to play it as well. Even though there's no crossplay, between Xbox and PC, and there's also no crossplay between the PC Xbox version and the PC Steam version. There's no crossplay between them, which is what I don't get. So I'm praying that when they release the new one, it's going to have full crossplay. I don't think they could do it without, but it does mean that if I've got the Steam version, someone else is on PC Xbox version, we can't play together, which seems crazy. So we're still saving up for the fluid lab. We need 2 more credits. Let's go out and find some useful items while we are still got daylight. And hopefully by the time we get back, we've got a couple more credits. I may actually, seeing as I can, may see if I can get into here. Can I open this? No, there is a way in. Imagine it is on the other side, but you can see that's a junction there. That allows you to put multiple different blocks on it, and it looks like there's going to be solar panels which are attached to the side rather than being sticky out ones. This must be the this is the entrance to get into this ship. So if I end the EVA in here, so I'm back on board the damaged ship, this will mean I can so that alarm's going off. So this is broken. This is not in a good situation. Let's see if I can get anything. See if I can find. There should be somewhere to get water from here. So we've got a door that way. We've got this way. I think. Is this the water one? There we go. So to inventory. So I'm now filled up my tanks. Let's quickly. So I've got these water bags. So consume some water. And thirst is full. So stick one more. So now I'm transferring. There's 41 litres in this storage tank, and I've just stuck 6 litres in my character. So that's useful. Is there anything else worthwhile in here? So this was the. Are any of these things working? No. Any more storage? Anything useful to take? Don't know what these bays are. It says farm, so you must be able to grow food eventually. Suit storage, rack storage, EVA servicing. And then I'm imagining at some point, oh, that's a fluid lab, look. So I'm assuming you can't deconstruct it. No. There's 2 fluid labs. There's 3 fluid labs. 4 of them. So they've stuck them all around. I can hear the fire burning, so the fire's burning in there.
Fire detected. Evacuate now.
I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to put this out. There's the fire. There's the little viewing area, the little cupola viewing area, but I don't think we can get any more stuff from here, so let's just get out. It might be going nighttime soon. I don't want to get stuck outside in night, so quickly get back. A bit more realistic. Yeah, I remember my friend playing a racing game at some point, and he was like, "Oh, I need to be careful because I need to." Oh, where's the exit? It's here. Might be going nighttime soon. I'm just going to spin right towards my ship and just make sure I'm going roughly the right way. Oh, we got a bit of time left. We got a bit of time. Yeah, he had to be careful of his tyres, how much fuel he had on board. Like, he didn't want to use too much of his fuel. And I was saying, like, is it as fun if it's too realistic? If you're going to be careful about using too much tyres, fair enough. In real life, they have to do that. They have to be careful about how much the braking and stuff, and be careful not wearing the tyres out. But if it's a game, how realistic do you want to make it before it becomes not fun? But that's just me. I kind of like silly games and messing about, and as much as I play simulators, I'm never going to be an astronaut. So it's not as if I need it to be realistic. It can be fun as well. Right, what are we looking at next? We're waiting for this to craft us some more useful... Okay, we've got 4 credits, which means I can build fluid analysis. So we've unlocked that. Fluid lab, 1 aluminium, 1 circuit board. I don't think I've got... Oh, I do. So what do I need for a circuit board, though? Got the aluminium. We might need aluminium for the circuit board. So circuit board, copper and silicon. Right, do I have copper and silicon? If not, it's going to be night time and I won't be able to go out. Got copper, but I don't have silicon. I could take the copper, but it is night time. So I reckon we could build through the night, but I can't see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sleep. Hopefully, when I wake up, we've still got power. Okay. Let's rotate around. Basically driving simulators around driving games. Yeah, I do like a sim. I do like a simulator. But I've recently played on... I went to a Red Bull event and they had one of their like racing rigs. Proper seat and the proper pedal position where you're laying back almost and your feet were above your legs. And that was so much more fun than it would be just to sit on a controller. And I was like, if I wanted to get into this, I'd probably want to build a rig, and then how much are you going to look at for building one of them? It's not going to be cheap. But yeah, I do like fun games and silly games. My stream is just always been variety games, and I've just always jumped between different ones. And I did try and stick to a game for a while. I was playing DayZ mainly because it's a simulator and I enjoy that kind of survival in that same way. But I don't think I can keep that up for too long. Playing the same game over and over. I need the variety. I need just to mix it up and put my energy into other things. I do want to try and get a picture while I'm here. Need to go a bit further away. Maybe this way a little bit. Where's the rings? The rings are like in the shadow a little bit because the sun is... That's cool. The sun's almost in line with the rings. It's not picking up much... of the rings because it's off to one side. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for silicon, I think it was, which is the little bit of shards of solar panel. See them glinting blue. So let's get in here, grab some of the silicon. There is another game very similar to this that I've seen. I've forgotten what it's called now. I'd have to look it up. But it's a similar sort of thing. You're on a spaceship that's been hit by something. You're trying to survive in space. But it's hardcore survival. It's almost like you've got fuel for when you're floating about, and if you go past the point of no return, you can't go back to your ship, and that's it. You're dead. And maybe a little bit too hardcore for me, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of like the overly realistic. It has to be fun for me as well as being a simulator, but I may try it out, maybe off stream, but I may try it out and just see what it's like, because the guy who was playing it at one point, he ran out of propellant and just floated away, and he had to just restart. But it's also procedural, so when he restarted, he didn't have any of the same equipment inside his ship, and he was in a different place, and it was all a bit more harder because of the reset almost. Played DayZ one time, didn't know the controls, got beat up, barefist dude, and then I quit. So that's the thing about DayZ is, I'd always say to somebody, if you're going to play DayZ, watch some people playing it first. Watch them and learn how the game works, and learn what you need to look for. You know, how to move about the map, how to not get shot, basically. And I watched from, it's probably overkill, but I watched it for about a year, people playing it before I jumped in myself. And I definitely learned how to play the game before I even fired it up. And it is not as fun on your own. It's fun when you're with people, but I do like that kind of, you spawn in with nothing and you need to try and hunt for a knife to be able to cut open an animal that you can then eat and stuff. There's a lot of what would you say, realism in it, which I think makes it fun. Yeah, so when it comes to that, that's something a bit unique with that game, is that to punch you have to, it's called they call it the gun raise, but when you've not got a gun, it's your fist raise as well. But to punch, you need to block, and he brings his fists up, and then you can punch like that. And then when you step back, he blocks, and then you step forward, his fists are up, and then you can punch like that. But if you don't bring your fists up, if you don't gun raise, if you don't do that, his arms are down. So you need to tell the character to raise your fists, which it makes sense. But it's all these little tips and tricks. Like, so on my YouTube channel, I started doing tips for beginners. I've still got a list of about 10 videos that I'm planning to make at some point, of how to do this, how to do that. You know, like there's one that I did, a beginner's guide to zombies, and it explains to you the best way to fight a zombie, because I watched a lot of people playing, and the zombies come running up to you, and you can hit them, you can do a heavy hit, but if you don't block, they can cut you really easily, and then you start losing blood, and then you're in a bit of trouble. But the best thing to do is they do a slash and then a slam normally. So if you block and they slash, you block, you need to move backwards as you block. They slash, then they slam, and then there's a bit of a cooldown before they hit again. So that's your chance to go in and start punching them and trying to win that fight. And once you know the system, it makes perfect sense, and you can run around without getting hit by any zombies normally. But just things like everything makes a noise. So say if there's a player nearby, if you do something that makes a noise, they will hear it, and they'll probably come and try and find you so they can kill you and take all your stuff. But it is quite a unique game in that everything requires something else to be done before you can proceed. But I think the thing that I like about that game is there's a lot of little targets. Like on these survival games, I need to upgrade my ship, so I've got to earn these credits to be able to do this, There's a lot of little tick boxes that you've got to tick off, and like with DayZ, you need some gloves, otherwise you'll end up with blood on your hands, and then if you eat with blood on your hands, it makes you sick or whatever. So you need gloves, and you can craft them or you can find them. So then you're hunting for this certain thing you need to try and find. But then you also could do with a knife, so you're hunting for the knife, but you could also do with a backpack. So you've got all these little things, and you're like, oh yes, found a backpack, finally, I've been looking for a backpack, now I've got more storage. And you find a knife, yes, finally, I can actually use it to do all these things. So there's a lot of little wins if you play it right. Right, so do I unlock the construction module to mean that I can expand my ship? So I'll be able to do the junction module and then the medium module and the observatory, or do I repair my ship? nearly at the repair. Yeah, it's definitely. I'd say the learning curve is almost vertical on that game. There's so much to learn. You know, the amount of people who they'll eat something with blood on the hands, and then they'll be sick, but the sickness will come in like 10 minutes later, and they'll be like, "What's happening? Why am I sick?" You know, or there's something like they'll get cold and they'll get a flu, like a bug, and they won't know what to do, or they'll cut themselves and fix it with a rag which isn't disinfected, so that gives them a blood infection, and then they don't know what to do. So there's a lot of layers to that game, which you can only learn by either playing it or by watching someone else play it, or you know, sort of a tips and tricks video sort of to explain the best way of doing things. Right, seems as I've got 20 credits, that says. There we go. Might as well unlock that, because that's something I can add to my character, and then I've just got to save up 8 for that, which is fine, because I'm making this is doing what, 13 bits per second. I mean, I don't know what a bit is in relation to 18 bits a second I'm making, so that should go up quite quickly. Got one more rack storage there before I need to expand. Let's have a look at my battery. So the battery is discharging. Does that mean it's night time? 6 hours until night. So the battery's discharging. I wonder if that means I'm not got enough solar power. So let's look at sticking another solar array, and let's make a solar cell. Not disassemble. I don't know why disassemble will be higher up than. They need to swap that around. Craft solar cell, only silicon. Get outside and stick. Hunger increasing. Let's have a look at that then. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit hungry. Let's eat that, and then water's not too bad. I don't know how much it fills you up, so. But yeah, if you do want more information on DayZ, if you were like, do you know what, I want to go back to it. Feel free to watch some of my shorts on it. I've got quite a few YouTube shorts on tips and tricks. But there's also Freshborns. They're masters at the game, and they're really good at teaching you the tips and tricks. Solar array build. So that isn't in order there, is it? That needs to go there. And then let's move this. So yes, I am that weird that I need to have things neat and ordered. Build. That goes. Oh look, that's not. Is that even? Oh, they tilt towards the sun. That's nice. They're all tilted towards the sun. Cool. So we've now expanded our storage, our solar. I mean, which should charge the battery more. So let's grab a few more bits while I'm out. I think so. This is aluminium. I think this is food. Snoozy Snipes, new follower. Why is that doubled up? But thank you very much for following. We need to fix that then, don't we? I'll do it afterwards. But that's obviously got 2 overlays. But thank you very much for following. Yeah. So if you are interested in learning more about DayZ, like I say, have a look at my shorts. I've only got a few, maybe like 10 or 12. But yeah, the Freshborns, they do a lot of tips and tricks for people, for beginners, for people who, you know, things you might not know. Okay, mass approaching limits. Stop and go. Alright, let's get in. Did I get what was I looking for? Looking for silicon and copper, aluminium. I don't think I need anything else, do I? Let's just do this for now. I think because I lost a couple of followers, you've become my 400th follower again. Finally got back up to 400. It's quite hard when I don't stream enough to keep people around, so appreciate you getting involved, Snoozy. You don't stream yourself, do you? Are you a viewer rather than a streamer? I always give shout outs to people who stream. What we do next? You'll probably find when it comes to these sort of games, my memory is terrible. So we've got the fluid lab and the battery. I think we've got everything. All we're doing is we're waiting for this, aren't we? We need 3 more. A little, not often, yeah. I mean, I work full time and I've got my family, and you know, I do freelance jobs when I can. And this is very much just a hobby, just something to do when I'm just sitting doing nothing. My repair unit. Oh, that's happening again. My key keeps triggering for some reason. Maybe there's something wrong with my keyboard. I might have to clean it. So we need this. We need aluminium, which we've got. We need a circuit board and an electrical kit. So circuit board, boom, electrical kit. We need another copper. Have I got any more copper? Yeah, I've got 1, just enough. So that means now I've got some aluminium, but nothing else. Yeah, exactly. So I'm a photographer, and I do a lot of my job is mainly like 8 till 4 in the week, but because of it's all kind of sports focused, so a lot of stuff happen at the weekends or evenings. We do a lot abroad, so a lot of weekends I'm at events or I'm flying here and there. So keeping a schedule is pretty much impossible for me. Boosh, there we go. We have now crafted, should be in my storage, this. Oh yeah, so we need to go to home. So then, mobile repairs unit, equipment for conducting field maintenance, 10 kilos. Swap that in. Now I have the repair kit. It's alright money. It's nothing to write home about. I only really do it because I enjoy it. Now there's an hour left. Let me just go and see what it costs to repair. It's more, yeah. I do that because I really enjoy the work. I enjoy having the creativity and the freedom to do. You know, I almost get left just to do what I want. When it comes to fixing stuff, when it comes to shooting stuff. Oh look, here we go. So hull damage repairs. Equipment inoperable until necessary repairs have been conducted. So we need silicon and aluminium. Boosh. Bzz, it's fixed. And then we also need to fix this, which needs aluminium and silicon. Bzz. Right, they're fixed. So let's get back inside. In fact, while we're outside, we've got a little bit of time before nightfall. Let's grab a few more bits. But yeah, like the fact that I get to travel. It's never been something I was interested in, traveling, like for work.
Inventory mass approaching limits.
I'm getting full, and it's nearly night time, so let's go. I forgot I've just added that repair kit on, which has lost me 10 kilos, isn't it, as well? So, it's night time now. It goes night time quick, doesn't it? Boosh. Right, NDBA. Like for example, I made a list of all the places I've been away this year, through work. So, including some of the UK places, but we went to Dorset, which is about 6 hours for me, Berlin, Paris, Andorra, Copenhagen, North Wales, Chamonix, and then I'm going to be going to Berlin again, and then maybe going to Chicago, New York, and Valencia before the end of the year, mainly for marathons. So it's a lot of work, but it's fun, you know, getting to see these new places that I've not been before or experience stuff like that. Went to Swindon for 4 weeks doing a 4-star hotel and got to stay there for free. Oh, that's awesome! So you stayed at the hotel for while you're working there. Yeah, I imagine like it depends on how big the job is, but you'll be on certain jobs for a decent amount of time. What was I doing? This music's nice. Construction. Was I building something? Let's just jump onto this. See, we got 4 credits. Right, we can unlock this. Now, this is all must be not included because it's on the full game. So, other things that we can craft in the full game. Truss mounts, so we can support external elements. A water tank, there we go. So, I'm assuming it crafts water for you. Adding windows, a radar module. What does that say? For locate nearby wreckages and asteroids. So I think you can travel between certain locations. They wouldn't serve us breakfast though, as he said it's paying. Oh, I was going to say, like, especially if you got to get up and have a proper breakfast every day. Although that can be a bit dangerous, so can't it? Having like, you know, we went on an all-inclusive holiday this year and eating 3 meals a day, it's definitely dangerous. Inventory capacity, so you can upgrade your thrusters, grappling, so you can move around and gather debris. Oh, power's gone on my battery then. Or maybe I need more storage, battery storage. So power off, run out of battery. So maybe I'll need more solar panels to sort that battery out. Let's get some sleep. Yeah, so work made us, I think it was last year, work took us to Gran Canaria, I think it was. And I was going to say, why is it still so dark? It's 'cause the power's off. We stayed in this really like posh like golf resort hotel, because a lot of the companies, they like to show off taking you to like certain posh places. We stayed in this like golf resort, and the breakfast was absolutely amazing, but it meant that every time I've gone on holiday now or gone to a nice hotel, the breakfast isn't as good as that, and I feel disappointed. What was that thing that, surely it wasn't this message. So they were saying about this end. Okay, pilot, right. So this is the current location, Endeavour Frag. So then you can go to a new location. So for now, I'm going to collect a few more items, and then I'm going to do this go to. I'm going to see where we go to. Got about an hour and a half before I need to. Wait, what time is it? 5:30. Yeah, about an hour and a half before I have to definitely stop. So this thing, making credits, but I don't really need any more credits because I've unlocked everything that you can unlock in the demo. So, but it's not saying I can't craft more stuff. I do have a full pockets though, don't I? So I think you can break the empty cans down. So let's. Oh, there's no room. So I've got 30 of that and that leaky tank. You know what?
Inventory mass approaching limit.
I wonder if, can you do it in here? If I go to storage, leaky tank, can't equip it. That one you can equip. So that tank, I can't get rid of it. Can't drop it. I was hoping I could go outside and just drop it into space, but I can't. So let's put that over there, and then let's craft another storage. We need one electrical kit. Let's do that. Bit of classic Weatherspoons. You can't really go wrong with that, can you? Especially when they got the beer and the beer and the burger. Chicken burger and a coffee from the hotel cost 20. Yeah, I bet the Weatherspoons was half that. What did I say? Electrical kit. We have copper. We can craft that. So we can stick in extra storage, which is what I wanted to do. So I've got 2 storages. Is this full? That's nearly full. Let's see if I can do. So that's got that. I assume I can do. No room for that. Oh, that's 5 mass, the aluminium. What I may do is take that out and put the aluminium in. So this is just aluminium. That's a bit annoying. That looks like it's full then. Yep, that's full. So we go to the next one. Let's stick the rest of the seal. Oh, there you go. Look, so that's staying on that. Leaky tank can go. Everything else I'll keep on me. I might try and break the empty cans down. I wonder if it gives you aluminium. I don't know what you do with them otherwise. So let's see. Yeah, so I don't have anything extra on me. It didn't give me anything by breaking it down. I've been to Germany. Yeah, we've been to Berlin Marathon a couple of times. I think twice. Don't know if I think Berlin's probably the only place that's probably the only place I've been in Germany. Maybe one other place, but I don't remember at the moment. How about you? Let's do. There's the new modules. So I'm going to stick a junction module on. Let's give me our first build, and then this should give me. So that's got 6 racks. That's got 16 racks. What I'd really like to do is deconstruct all of this, take this small one off and put a medium one on. I don't know if there's any point. I'm probably better off putting a junction on here, and then I can expand it that way. I wonder if you can do... It looks like that's the only expansion point, doesn't it? Unless that's an expansion point. So that looks like a door, but... right, so what do I need for that then? The junction, so I need circuit board times 2. Let's see what they take. Circuit board, so copper and silicon. Got silicon, but I don't have any copper. So silicon there. Let's go out and about. Let's find some copper and silicon. Copper and silicon. And I've got aluminium. Copper and silicon. Let's go. Okay. Let's fly out of here. So, what's probably best if I go past? Let me look for... There we go. So that's copper there. The copper is the circuit board kind of shape stuff. Don't really need that water. Like that there should be copper. Almost like a panel. Electrical panel. Yep. That gave me 2 copper each time. This is what I did last time. I went all the way out to grab stuff with the plan to go back, and then I got full. So that's a ton of copper. That might have been those things there that float in the distance that I dropped, but to literally like panic and drop stuff. So, and then while I'm this side now, I can see the solar panels, which...
Inventory mass approaching limits.
Okay. Well, look. So, yeah, you can't eat and drink on it when you're on an EVA. So, which is a pretty cool system. It makes perfect sense. Let's see, 70 of 86. That breathing as well. There's no sound other than just your breathing sound is very...
Oxygen level 50%.
That was aluminium.
Inventory mass exceeding limits.
So there we go. Equip and then drop. Cool that it's like turns into like that thing instead. Is it going to hit the ship? Is it moving? It is moving. Look. So is that going to keep moving until it disappears? Like what? Was it going to slow down, which it shouldn't do? Ooh. That's cool. Right. What I was going to do was I was just going to get... And I wonder what happens if... Oh, I'm at 84. I can't remember. I wonder what happens if you just dive down towards Saturn. You run out of oxygen eventually, but I wonder if you could craft another oxygen tank, swap them over mid journey. Stop. End. Okay, so I need now, I'm going to build the junction box, junction module, 2 circuit boards. Let's do that first. Circuit board 1, 2,
Hunger increasing.
and then I need 2 electrical kits. 1, 2, and then I need some aluminium, which I should have over here. So 1, 2. Oh, I'm full. Okay, must be my storage is full. Yep. So we can go back here. We don't need those anymore. Or do I? No, I just crafted them to make them, didn't I? So silicon. We need aluminium. So I need to put all that in here. That's nearly full already. Electrical kits, aluminium. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So that means we can construct one of these junctions, a module with 4 rack bays and a total of 6 berthing ports. So if I had the full game, I would probably take all of the stuff out of this the small bay. Is it that one? Probably take everything out of that and remove that, and then stick the junction on here. But I can put it here. So then that means we've then got a medium module which should have more storage. And then we can stick the... Oh, wow, look at that. That's massive. The size of it. Boosh, there we go. So you can see the size difference. It's got all these doors which aren't airlock doors. It means I can build outwards. So what else can I craft? I don't think I'll be able to make anything else. I could do with one of these, but I think you need silicon and aluminium just as a viewing point. And I do want to make some more solar panels. So what are they? Aluminium and then solar cells. So I want to just stick another 2 of them on there to make it symmetrical. These, I'm hoping these needles will be doing something at some point because they kind of look a bit static. So I said we needed 2 solar cells. Solar cell. We need 2 silicon for that. Am I going to have to go back out and get some silicon? No, I've got... So we need 2 of those. I'm doing one at a time just so I don't pick up too much stuff. So 2 solar cells. Oh, you need 2 per. So let's go back another 2. 1, 2. That's a bit annoying, hitting my head on that all the time. And craft. Solar cell. So now we've got 2 of those and we need 2 aluminium. So let's do 1, 2. While we're here, doors open, and then the other doors open, and now here we go. Check this out. So much room for activities. So I think then that's rack bays, as we saw that fluid lab in that other place. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the rack bays are around there. That's only 4. It said, I didn't say 4, and then there's extra room for little pods and stuff, but I can do the large bay or the medium bay on the end of that if I need to. Straight, so I remember where I am. So then we were building this. So we've got 2 aluminium. Right, yep, let's get outside. We'll get out, we'll build those 2. What did I say? Hydration. Oh yeah. Let's... I can't eat while I'm out. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to eat. So let's stick these 2 solar panels here. And construction, build. Make sure they're in line. In line with that window. Yep. So then 1. Build 2. There we go. Extra power. The beast. I feel like now, because we built this, it feels closer all of a sudden. This all just feels closer. I feel like I'm so much closer to that. So that was aluminium, that's aluminium. What do I need? Do I need any food? I think this is food. Yep, 3 tuners. I love tuna on this ship. Some more water there, I might just grab that. It's weird that you pick that up rather than... I wonder if it's because you can't drink when you're floating, I don't think, so... A bit more copper. I'll grab it if I'm going past it.
Inventory mass approaching limits.
Yeah, I'm
Oxygen level 50%.
getting a little bit full. 69, nice. Let's grab a couple of these solar panels because I do think we'll need some of that at some point. Silicon. 78. Stop. Oh, right, so now I'm overweight.
Exceeding limits.
Now I'm floating away. So let's just equip that and drop one of those. That's it. Right. Where's my ship now? It's on the other side of this field of junk. So that's the sort of the way they've done that, like girder beam. That was something that you could unlock at some point, but I did want to fill up my pockets full of useful stuff and then try going to the next location. In. Pockets are full. Storage, I'm pretty sure, is full, so okay. So we've done the solar panels. We've done the junction module. I could get one more aluminium and put that on the end. That I'm thinking about putting here. And it's like a bit of a viewing window. And I don't get any longer, because it's already quite long. I don't really want it any longer. If I'm going to expand it, I've got 4 here to do left and right. Which is why, really, it would have been nice if that was here. And then this is the main area, and you come through and you've got your up, down, left and right. Have all your different pods there, and then you don't need this length, but I will stick the window on here, I think. There's no way out, no way of seeing out here. So one more aluminium, which I think is this one. Oh, there's none in there. Get it out when I go out. None in there. Remind myself, observatory. It's 2 silicon. That means I can put 1, 2. That's weird. It's jumping to this side instead of staying on that side. So 2 of those. And then I need one more aluminium, which I don't have. I've only got 2. Is there anything else I can put away? Copper. No room. As well, because this is taking up a lot of weight and I don't need it currently. No room. Okay. So nip outside, grab some aluminium and stick this on the end, and then I can actually see. Okay. I can see some there, but there's probably some closer. Is that aluminium? That was copper. So it has gone night. Maybe copper then as well, is it? No, aluminium. It's gone night time, but because I've got power, I can sort of tell where the ship is. I can see the planet. It must be where this big black region is. Can't see anything because of the light. And then we stick the
Warning. Severe hunger detected. Urgent
severe
food
hunger.
consumption is strongly advised.
Okay, let me build that then. Get that on the end. Nice. Okay, severe hunger. Let's go and eat then, shall we? Let's get inside, because you can't eat when you're out on here. Straight inside. And... oh, I think I'm dying because of the hunger. Home. No. Oh, yeah, look. So, hand tuna. Consume. Consume. And then thirst. Water bag. Consume. Consume. This should be good. Oh, power's gone. So what's the deal with that then? Power's gone. Says I've no solar, but then I've not got any charge on my battery. Does that mean that my battery, can I even see the battery? Isn't stored enough? There's not enough charge going into it? Am I using too much power? I mean, do I turn off? There's my torch. Do I turn off these things? Because I don't need to research anything anymore, do I? Now this thing is only researching stuff I can craft. So we'll sleep through the night then. Okay, we're back. We have solar again. We can see the power on. That says it's charging. You can see that needle moving. Supply time with current draw. So with that battery, I can only get 10 minutes of power. That says night lasts 7 minutes. So that I only really need one battery then. Currently drawing nothing because I've turned those units off. Okay, let's go and have a quick look through this little viewing area. Let's open. I wish the door just moved out of the way. If the door went out of the way so it's flush with that, that'd be better. Here we go, we've got the cupola. We can't see Saturn because I think it's over that way. But we have a bit of a viewing area now. Leave that door open. So, my storage is full. Could craft another piece of storage. Is this battery... If that's charging. I'm tempted though to remove these two and stick more storage in, because they're not doing anything for me on the demo. So I'm going to do that. Deconstruct that and that. And then I can construct a internal storage, an electrical kit. Dunk. Electrical kit. I'm going to do 2 of those. And we can construct a storage build that there. And then storage build that there. What else did this say? Battery. New module observatory. Fluid lab. Oil repair unit. Yeah. Small tank. Toilet array. Yeah. So I've unlocked. I'm pretty sure I've crafted everything apart from medium module now. So that'll be my next challenge, to expand. This says that's what I've got on me at the moment, so let's do... Don't know why I've got circuit boards on me. Stick the empty cans in there, stick the empty... Oh, do we go and fill those up? Maybe we go and fill those up. Nice. So this says charging, so that's nearly over half charge. So that should mean that, because I'm not drawing so much power with those research stations. Look at this. Oh, that dial's now changed. I've now got 20 minutes supply time with this. Okay, we're in a good place now. There you go. There's Saturnus behind us. So we said we're going to go and grab a load of stuff from outside. I'll fill my pockets up, and then we're going to come and travel. I'm going to go in the old ship, fill up my empty water. Do you know what I could do? I could probably transfer most of the food, because 3 is probably enough. If I do all of those, I'll fill up the 3 water, so I've got 3 and 3. Saves me a bit of storage. I'll fill my pockets of all the loot that I can find in here, and then we're going to jump to the next location, because I've not seen that happen yet. Let's just grab what we can. Copper. That. I'm assuming that all these items just respawn. That you can't... I mean, that just popped in, didn't it? Does that mean that popped in because I got closer, or did that just respawn? I feel like you couldn't have it so that things didn't respawn. Because you'd run out of ingredients.
Inventory mass approaching limits.
Approaching limits, okay. One more thing. Make sure we're not floating away. $85 of 86. So we head back. Where are we heading back to? This thing here. If you bump into stuff, does it? Oh, can I punch that towards the ship? Oh, it's hard to hit it, but I don't know if it's travelling or if it's just rotating on the spot. So, oh yeah, I know what we said we were going to do as well. We were going to go.
Oxygen level 50%.
That's fine. Loads left. We're going to go in the ship. We're going to grab the water out the tank. Bunk. I need to find out what that other game is. That is another space survival game. I think it's on my Steam wish list, so. Right, let's quickly grab, where is it? Up here. Power down all the way to the end, I think. Pretty sure. Thought it was all the way down here, maybe it's not. These are the fluid labs. I thought I'd be able to save this craft, but it looks like you can't. Look, someone's setting fireworks off. It must have been down here. It's this down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, so that's full. Oh, I'm too heavy. I picked up that stuff. So can I eat and drink? I can consume one of those, and I can consume one of those. I'm still 87. So if I drop, I don't really want to drop the empty water bag. I can't even drop the empty can. So let's equip and drop one aluminium so I can get away.
Fire detected.
Get aluminium anyway. Right. We will re-evacuate for like the 4th time. That noise doesn't do me in.
Fire detected. Evacuate now.
How do I get out? Oh no, that's the fire, so it's the other way. The red. Head to the red.
Evacuate now.
These doors need to pivot open more. So I can actually get out without crashing into them. Okay, let's get back to the life raft. And then we've now fixed the booster. Oh, bounced off. Okay. Could theoretically fill my pockets again. Could unload all this and fill my pockets again, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I wanted to put the aluminium. That's silicon and copper. That's copper, silicon. So that's maybe this one. I'll stick all the aluminium in. We'll stick an empty can in there. We'll stick some copper in there. Right. I mean, my pockets are pretty full. My storage is pretty full. Let's do the jump to the next spot, shall we? So, Endeavour Frag is where we are. Endeavour Comms is where we're going to go to. So, transfer information. Destination name, Endeavour Comms. Destination region, low Saturnian orbit. Destination altitude, 14 micrometers, I think it is. Start burn. Do I get to watch it?
Burn in 5 seconds. 4, 3,
2, 1. Okay, Miko. Manager cut off
Main
and
engine cut off nominal. Transfer procedure complete.
nice. We are in a different spot now. Can't quite see out the window, but I see the rings, quite obviously. Okay, so we are good for everything. Mass, we're still a little bit full, so let's see what kind of ditch. This has got space. Oh no, no room it says. I thought it went red when you had no room. That says no room. That says no room. See, like that. Does it not go red like that? No room. Oh, it goes red when you don't have the room, but currently I do. So let's stick in the... Oh, we've got loads of contuner. Let's just do that until it gets a bit fuller. 3 and a 3. That should be enough. That one's definitely full. That one, let's stick. We can't stick that copper in. Can't stick that copper in. So it is full for smaller items. Okay, right. Pockets are empty as they can be. Let's go and do an EVA in this new orbit location. So that means that ship, I can go back to it, it looks like. Now I'm in a new spot. So this is a different ship, which is in a different orbit. I don't quite know what the orbit is. What is this on the top? So that, oh, that's the way in. This has had an explosion as well. Explosive decompression. So they've got a cupola on the side there. See in this window? See red. Oh, something big in there, but okay, right. I'm not sure what this round thing is. Not seen that shape. So let's hold to open. Okay, we're opening up. Let's get in the right angle. And these are bright, aren't they, these lights? Fly in here and let's use the airlock. Okay. There's an alarm going off. Hear it from which direction. Yeah, they've had something go wrong. That was 3 aluminium. Oh, what's the beeping? Hey, unlock the terminal. So, long-range comms message. Destiny rendezvous. Source, Destiny command. Content, distress message received. No available rescue craft. Situation escalated to outer rescue command. If possible, rendezvous at attached orbit. Right, so we've copied some data. This is Tug 06, so this is one of our guys. Power that on and off, but I'm not sure why. So they have storage, but there's no power. That's powered off. I can't do anything with that. Nothing on here. Everything's powered off. But this thing, I'm pretty sure when I went on that, power that on. But I don't think I can do anything else. This ship is dead. No storage. Nothing to loot. A lot of red lights. See my ship through the window. That might be a nice picture if I can get at the right angle. So there's a doorway down there. This is not a way out. Right, I mean, I've just picked up some information, so I assume I need to go back and find out what I need to do with that. Got a bit of aluminium, but that was about it. Where's the exit? Okay. A lot of loot in the air. Where's the rings? They must be in shadow. Let's go back to the ship. Let's find out what the deal is. Those solar panels aren't straight, are they? But is it because it's twisting it towards the sun? Go, we're in. So we're back into our ship. We're going to go find out what the information was. Here we go, we got a message. Yeah, I'm coming. Comms. Destiny rendezvous. So I went to this one, I think. Endeavour. This says, sent by Destiny command, distress message received. Yeah, so download orbit data. So if we go to the pilot scene. So I went to this, Endeavour comms. And now we've got this, escape. Destiny rendezvous, 22,100 kilometres. Okay, so this is the end of the demo. So that'll take me to a rendezvous with a different ship, which may mean I can get out. But until then, I'm going to see if I can craft something else. There's no point crafting any of those hubs. I think my battery is pretty full. That's it, it's full on standby. 500 milliamp, I assume. Got enough solar panel power. We've not built one of these, so I want to stick one of these on. Module 16, so I need 2 circuit boards. Let's see what do I need for those. So I need 2 circuit boards. I think I said, did I? 2 circuit boards, 2 electrical kits. So I need 1 more copper and 2 more silicon for that. Let's go and get that. 1 more copper and 2 more silicon. I'm just going to get extra copper just in case I've messed that up. This sort of game needs a pin system, so I can pin on it the recipes. Circuit boards. 2 of those. And then we need 2 electrical kits. So I need 3 more copper. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. And then we need a few more aluminium, which I know I've got some in this one.
Inventory mass approaching limits.
Right, nice. So, what I'm thinking is, so I've crafted it, I'll stick it on one of the sides. I don't know whether to move my cupola to a side, or whether I should keep that at the end and go for, which side is it? This side. If I put the medium one on the side, like here, it'll obviously stick right out, but I could then stick another one on this side to make it symmetrical. So I reckon we do that. I reckon it goes here. So we need to medium module build. Oops, boosh. Right, there we go. Let's go and check that out, and then I may just build the other one so it's symmetrical, because we don't want something that's non-symmetrical, do we? Let's see, what time is it as well, because I think it might be night time. Yeah, so we're gonna sleep. Daytime, so let's do all that again. We'll build another one. So we need 2 copper, 2 silicon. I want to say 2 copper, so we need 6 copper. Don't know if I've got enough copper. So that's 1, 2, 3. 2 silicon, did I say? Is there any more copper in here? Yeah, there's some copper in there. There's 1. 4, I need 6. I also need a load of aluminium, which will make me full. Oh, there's copper in here, nice. So I think it was 6. And then let's grab the aluminium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm not got enough aluminium. We're going to need to go farming. So, 2 circuit boards, 2 electrical kits. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 2 more aluminium. Let's empty the pockets as well, because at the moment we've got a lot of stuff on us. And we don't have anything that we need to drop off. But we've got 5 and we need 7. Yes, only 2 more aluminium. Any in there? Circuit boards, empty cans, water, copper, silicon, leaky tank. Shame you can't break down the leaky tank. Turn it to aluminium. So I need 2 aluminium, which I can get outside. I can craft the final bit of the ship I'm looking forward to this game coming out. It doesn't give you a date though. There's no date of the release. That's cool. Aluminium. I think I need 2, and I think one of them is 2. Oh, that's silicon. Don't want silicon. We want the door. The door is definitely aluminium. The hatch, should I say, not the door. Okay. So where's my my beast? It's over here. So we're going to stick one of them on there. Now, what we've made not childish at all, honest. When the thruster fires. Right. So that is it, I think. Crafted everything we can craft.
Oxygen level 50%.
We've been childish with our spacecraft. We've looted as much as we could loot. I think that's it. I think we're going to go and rendezvous with Destiny. Cool way of ending. Round. Just going to make sure I'm topped up. We are, and then we're going to rendezvous with Destiny.
Transfer confirmed. Beginning burn in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is it. Untethered. That's cool. So, a screenshot that, because that's a better version of the logo. So it's on my wish list. Generate GIF. What's that? GIF generator. Nice. Okay, that's saved. Look at it's a GIF of my Johnson. That's what it's called. So yeah. If you are interested in the game, there is a free demo. That's what this is. Free demo just to give you a bit of a taster. And the full game is going to be coming soon. What I'll do is go to the and then when I open Steam, go to the store page. This is the trailer. Also, you can go to different planets that look like Mars, didn't it? There's things to grow. You can grow your food, it looks like. There's an oxygen tank there. I was like I said, it material processor. So that wasn't like snapping. That was, I don't know whether the snapping is new. So you can grow the food, set up however you want, all these upgrades. How complicated that place is. So yeah, if you are interested, play the demo. Still says coming soon, it doesn't have a date yet. But I feel like it's not going to be too long before they give us a date. So there we go. I'm busy tonight. I've got a date night with the wife, so I need to go and get ready for that. It's been fun. I knew it wasn't going to be very long with it being a demo, so that's why I wanted to just get on it today. I do have another couple of games on my list. I've got a game called Sunset Motel, which is also a demo with a prologue of a game that's due to come out. Oh no, the game is out, so I may actually... Sunset prologue. Let's have a look. When's the game due out? Just going to pause that a sec. No, the game isn't going to be out yet. But yeah, so I've got the demo of that where you basically take ownership of an American style motel. And if you've ever played Gas Station Simulator or seen it being played, similar to that. Starting off with a knackered old place and cleaning it up and decorating it how you want, and then serving customers and expanding and improving and stuff. So I'm going to give that a go at some point. And what else is on the list? Well, I'm going to give a test of a game which I don't really do much first-person shooter on this channel, but I'm going to give it a test at some point. It's the Delta Force Hawk Ops, which makes it look a lot like Battlefield, but before Battlefield kind of went downhill. So I'm going to give that a chance at some point. And then I also want to play some Days Gone as well, because that's something that I never played when it came out on PlayStation. That's on the list. And then there is some other bits and pieces like Prison Simulator I'm going to hop on at some point when I get a chance. But until then, hit that follow button if you're interested, or the subscribe over on YouTube. And I will catch you on the next one. See you in a bit.